Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick little solution to a problem. Had a friend ask me how I know when I'm drilling the very top dead center of the round piece of stock for, let's say, drilling a receiver for scope holes or something of the like. So here's a quick little solution for you. What you do is take whatever round stock you're going to drill and get the diameter of where you want to drill, and the outside diameter here is 800 807 thousandths and 4/10. So you just take and write that down. 807 thousandths and 4/10. Alright, then you take the, let me get a center. Take a center drill, or whatever drill bit you're going to use, and you get the diameter of that. This is 312 thousandths. Go ahead and chuck that up. I'm not using a collet for this, but you could use a collet. I would be using a collet if I was going to be drilling it, but this is going to be good enough for demonstration purposes. So we said, what do we say? 312 thousandths. 312 thousandths. Okay. So you take 300. Alright. So we have, so the diameter of the stock is 807 thousandths and 4/10. The diameter of the drill is 312 thousandths. Okay. Then we're going to say, we're going to divide the diameter of our piece of steel that we're going to drill into. We're going to take our diameter, which was, enter a decimal point first, 807 thousandths and 4/10, divided by 2 equals 403 thousandths and 7/10. Okay. Then we're going to take the 312 thousandths diameter of the drill, divide that in half, which is going to get us to the center of the drill. So divided by 2 equals 156 thousandths. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that 156 thousandths and we're going to add half the diameter of our stock, which is 403 thousandths and 7/10 equals 559 thousandths and 7/10. Okay. So now what you do? So that's our number. Okay. So to the middle of our stock, after we indicate off the side of our drill, is going to be 559 thousandths and 7/10. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chuck up our stock. Well, first thing you got to do is you have to indicate our vise. Now I've already indicated my vise here. But before you do this, you have to use a dial indicator, like this one. Alright, get a dial indicator and indicate your vise, and make sure that your vise is square to the quill. I've already indicated this vise, I already know it's square, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and drop my round stock in here. And this isn't a very good grip. If I was going to really do this, I would probably put it in my V-block and span it with, put a T-bolt in the other side and span it and grab it like that and indicate the V-block. But I'm not going to do that. This is just for demonstration purposes. So go ahead and vise up our stock. Little tap. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and indicate off the side of our drill bit, because we already know that's 312 thousandths, off the side of our stock. This is kind of a poor man's digital readout kind of sort of thing. So what you're going to do is you can get yourself a piece of paper. Right. This piece of paper is 4 thousandths. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to slip this piece of paper. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. We're going to slip this piece of paper in between the drill bit and the stock, like that. Alright, and then we're just going to make sure that our drill bit's low enough here so it's not touching. You don't want to touch the flutes, you just want to get on the round part of the drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to back off, and then we're going to walk the table back towards the drill bit, and we're just going to keep back and forth with the paper until we make contact. Alright, I'm right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back a little bit, just take the backlash out of it. Constantly pulling on the piece of paper, and I'm sliding the paper out. Okay? So that's 0. We can back our quill up. Now what you're going to need to do is get a dial indicator. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to either get a digital indicator or a dial indicator, something that we can measure with. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dial indicator and just touch it to the back wall of the mill here. Okay. That. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to 0 it. Okay. Now, we know that from the edge of the steel to the very middle was our number that we came up with, 559 thousandths and 7 tenths. We're going to add 4 thousandths because the thickness of the paper. So 0.04 is going to give us, we're going to do 559 thousandths and 7 tenths plus the thickness of the paper, which was 4 thousandths, equals 563 thousandths and 7 tenths. Now again, you're not going to want to write on your vise and stuff when you're doing this. This is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so Alright, so we're going to walk our bison in 556 thousandths, 563 thousandths and 7 tenths. Here we go. See if I can zoom in on that for you guys. I'm not sure how good it's going to pick up the digital readout. I'm sorry for that. Up to 232 thousandths, 300 thousandths, 400 thousandths, 480, 502 thousandths, 542 thousandths, 553, 561, 562 thousandths, 563 thousandths, and 5 tenths. Now that digital indicator only goes by 5 ten thousandths. Okay, so now the tip of our drill here should be right in the center, right top dead center of our stock. And that looks pretty good to me. So that's just a quick little way to do that. Works out pretty good for me. I don't have a digital readout for my mill, so yeah, that works out good for me, and hope that helps.